Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the American League East, the Astros got 11 overall hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-3. The Tigers launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-1. The White Sox, Grab Risp, was a force at the plate driving in 3 runs, leading the A's over the Rays 5-3. Rougned Odor had 3 hits on the day, helping the Rangers push past the Blue Jays 2-0. Tyler Duffy grabbed his second win of the year as the Twins downed the Tribe 2-1. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-2. The Angels totaled 11 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-5. The Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-1. The Cincinnati Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 2-1. The Cubbies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-1. The San Diego Padres smacked 15 team hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 8-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks halted their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-3. Nolan Arenado grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Rockies downed the Mets 5-4. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Brandon Moss had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Cardinals got by the Dodgers 7-5. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
Jose Altuve makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Houston, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is his last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This one skied out toward right. Castillo is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, we give you a look at A.J. Hinch's Astros lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
Carlos Gomez will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Just underway here at Fenway Park. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Ground ball left side. There's Sandoval. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. Won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
Carlos Correa gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 2 out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Swing, and he pops him up. 0-2 retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Doug Fister, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he just hasn't been able to get anyone out. Hitters are hitting over 300 against him this year. We'll see if something changes in this one.
Xander Bogaerts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 72, Sander Bogart.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. EK, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Steve, what are the keys to success for them today?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Gaddis will make the play here, and that's out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is rock solid up the middle. They've got a Gold Glover at second base who is athletic, agile, and has range second to none.
David Ortiz will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Hanley Ramirez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. On to the 2nd inning now from Fenway Park with no score. George Springer will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
that's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit out towards second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 11, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Still going back. But he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a 1-out triple.
He definitely got a hold of that one. This is going to wind up off the monster. The funny thing about playing balls off of that 37-foot wall, sometimes you can hold a guy to a single, but other times it has a life of its own. And here, they wind up playing this one into a triple.
Luis Valbuena will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits that go along with that stellar average.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's in time.
Oh, what a play. Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single. But that's one heck of a play out there on defense. The run's still going to score, but what an exceptional defensive effort out there to at least get an out on the play.
Marwin Gonzalez steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Scorched to third. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Dustin Pedroia will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, Altuve. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
One heck of an effort up the middle right there. You see him dive to pull this ball in, but his momentum is taking him away from first base, and there's just no way to get enough on that throw.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. You have to figure that sinker is going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Gomez to the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
I think he's got the right idea here, because that big left field wall here is certainly within his range, but he just got under this one just a little bit, and he didn't have the power to get it to the wall.
Rusney Castillo will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and there are 2 aboard now.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitch like this, you got to get to him early. Well, once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got 2 on against him now and only 1 out.
So striding in, Blake Swihart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
Here's Chris Young. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. They'll come in here at 259. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. John Singleton will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
21, John Singleton.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit now as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Jason Castro will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
The 2-1 on its way. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's vacated by the shortstop covering the base. But once he fails to make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
Two and two count. Here it comes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yeah, not necessarily the pitch you'd expect on 3-2, but maybe that's what makes it effective. You see, they challenged him up in the zone that time, and if you're expecting something at the knees, it's tough to go up and get that.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And Young will make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Xander Bogaerts will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, one away.
Now batting, first baseman, David Ortiz.
Striding into the box, David Ortiz. He reached on a single in his first try. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
He gets another easy pop up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A pause and the 0-2 down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's the 0-2, and Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A runner on first with 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Carlos Gomez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that misses up and in. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now, because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see a pretty good differential there, with 1 starter topping out at 94 and the other a fairly pedestrian 89. Carlos Correa is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-0.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. One run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. George Springer is on deck. High and deep to straightaway right. Castillo going back, still ranging back. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this one a pretty good ride that time. No chance to get a glove on this one as you see it hop over the wall and into the bullpen for a ground rule double.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 11, Evan Gattis.
Settling in now, Evan Gattis. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Into the box, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
There goes Pedroia. Out in front of it, strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning, and that probably warrants a look at his line to this point. The numbers haven't been too bad all told, but he's got a situation unfolding right here that could cause those numbers to change in a hurry.
Rusney Castillo will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Trouble on the mound. He's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Here's the 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Ball.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
And that was quite a battle up there. He made him throw a ton of pitches. But advantage pitcher here, as in the end, he gets him to ground into the double play.
So stepping in, Blake Swihart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
And this would be a great escape if he could strand that runner at third after those back-to-back singles to start things off.
A man on third with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Luis Valbuena heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Right side, hit hard. Pedroia is able to get there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
First baseman, John Singleton.
John Singleton digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. One and one.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with 1 away.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Altuve checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hot shot to third. Sandoval has it. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Halfway home from Fenway. It's now 2-0 Houston. Chris Young will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hit to first. Singleton takes it in, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Xander Bogaerts steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. High in the air and make the play. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
These guys haven't had a whole lot of solid contact so far, but he says, hey, Steve, I'll show you some solid contact right here. This ball nearly gets out of the ballpark, but it winds up off the wall, and they've got a good shot at their first run here as he's into second base with a double.
Jackie Bradley Jr. started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third is Bogarts heading for the plate. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Throw won't get him.
Well, he's been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run, as this will wind up being an RBI double.
So a runner on second with one down now, and set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Grounded to short. Correa scoops it up. Throw on to first, and that takes care of Big Papi for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Hanley Ramirez will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if you can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Trying to hold the lead. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and you know you've got a good changeup when you can come out and throw it first pitch just like he did right there.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Red Sox 1. Carlos Gomez will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning.
Carlos Gomez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Line to the right side. Castillo is there, 1 away.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. You know, getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. George Springer will be next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
George Springer will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
He's ready now. The pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a snap throw to first. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hot shot toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Just hung in there on that one. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Heading out towards shallow right.
Well, I think I'm about ready to declare his cold streak over. He's broken out of it in a big way here. His third hit of the ball game, and he looks as good as gold to my eyes.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's by him to the backstop. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and his arrival on the mound will signal the end for Doug Fister. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Luke Gregerson will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 44, Luke Gregerson.
Rusney Castillo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield.
23.
You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounces it right through the opening.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart. This will pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. First and second here with nobody out. And there's ball one. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Gaddis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And a swing and a miss by Young, as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Well, we know this is a guy on the mound that doesn't like to waste a lot of pitches. He's coming right after his man on an 0-2 pitch. But this one's just a little bit more of a cement mixer. A lot of spin, but no action. So this is a good swing right here, and he's going to drive in a run with it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
But this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Squared that one up just a little late. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 3-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Luis Valbuena is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Hit down the third base line. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way. And that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Anthony Varvaro will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
43, Anthony Varvaro.
John Singleton will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
There goes the runner. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ready on 1 and 2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jason Castro. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
The 1-0 delivery. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 1-1. Here it is. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Tony Sipp will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7.
29, Tony Sipp.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will step in to lead things off here for the Red Sox. Big Papi on deck to follow.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
David Ortiz.
Digging in, David Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Balbuena is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Jose Altuve will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
That's exactly the way you want to start your half of the inning. You're down by a run, you get a leadoff double, now you're in scoring position. He is pumped up out there trying to rile up his teammates.
Carlos Gomez will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
He's set. Now the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's credited with double number 11 so far this year. That's by him for strike one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. One away. Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. Koji Uehara will get the call here as he'll take over with one gone in the top of the 8th.
19, Koji Uehara.
Carlos Correa will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Uehara pauses. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. One out and a runner on second base. Still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
George Springer will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. The one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox are out in front 3-2. Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
He's set, and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Pablo Sandoval steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Now here's the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Two balls and two strikes to the former World Series MVP. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Rusney Castillo digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Pause, now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Steve, Eric, and I return to Boston after this.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Evan Gattis will be charged with trying to start a rally in the ninth as they go to work against Kimbrell.
This just isn't any closer. This is one of the top closers in the game, so good luck.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Kimbrell pauses, 0-1 on its way. Fastball called for strike 2. Boy, no messing around here in this ninth inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Luis Valbuena is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, if there is one worry about a closer throwing this hard, if anyone squares up on a fastball, this game could be tied before you know it.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Up top, it's 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the ninth. You cannot put that tying run on base.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And boy, if there's one thing you don't want to do when you're an out away from showing up the ball game, this is it. Now you put the tying run on base, so all it'll take is a ball in the gap to even this thing up.
Here's the big first baseman, John Singleton, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Ball 1. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Two one, here it is. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Just some more great work here by Kimbrough. He comes out of the bullpen to fire a scoreless 9th inning and pick up the save. And his stuff is nasty.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you. And he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 3-2. So long from Fenway.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yawkey Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.